could shake up the Indianapolis backfield. And we're not talking about a rookie or a blockbuster signing. This is a beloved name among the fans, explosive in his prime, who now wants a new chance after a career-threatening injury. The coaching staff has already bolstered the position, but there's a strong argument to make room for this comeback. Welcome! Show your support for the Colts by reaching 100 likes on today's video. The Indianapolis Colts have Jonathan Taylor as one of the biggest stars in the NFL. Since arriving from the University of Wisconsin, Taylor has accumulated 2,154 touches between college and professional play, an insane volume that inevitably takes its physical toll. To relieve him, the Colts signed veteran Khalil Herbert and drafted DJ Giddens, but neither brings the full impact of a true, versatile, reliable, and explosive RB2. And that's why the potential return of Nyheim Hines is starting to gain momentum behind the scenes. According to insider Adam Schefter, Hines is ready to return to the NFL after suffering a serious injury, a torn anterior cruciate ligament (ACL) in a jet ski accident in 2023 that abruptly ended his career. Now healthy, the former Colt can offer exactly what Shane Steichen's offense lacks: speed, pass-catching ability, and an explosive presence on special teams. During his time in Indianapolis from 2018 to 2022, Hines was never the highest volume running back, but he had an immediate and consistent impact. He had only 306 carries for 1,020 yards, 3.9 yards per attempt, but his true threat always came through receiving passes and returning kicks. He recorded 235 receptions for 1,725 yards and 7 touchdowns as a receiver, impressive numbers for a complimentary running back. And as a returner, Hines racked up 1,832 total yards and 4 touchdowns, split between punt and kickoff returns. That dual touchdown return for the Bills right after Damar Hamlin's collapse in 2023, that was him too. The current context is favorable for this reunion. The Colts roster lacks a natural returner and doesn't have any running backs with the ability to create mismatches against linebackers on short routes, as Hines used to do effortlessly. Khalil Herbert is a competent back, but limited in receiving. Giddens has potential, but he's a day 3 rookie. Hines, if healthy, could immediately be the best specialist on the roster and a vital support for Taylor, whose workload needs to be better managed. It's important to remember that Hines was traded in 2022 to the Bills as part of the deal that brought Zach Moss to the Colts. Moss stood out in 2023, but he hasn't re-signed for 2025. In terms of offensive movement and tactical adjustment, re-signing Hines would be an easy win. A player already familiar with the environment, with a productive history, and arriving with a hunger to show he can still play at a high level. From the perspective of Shane Steichen's offensive system, a player like Hines opens up more possibilities for formations and plays. Steichen, who has worked with versatile backs like Austin Eckler in Los Angeles and Kenneth Gainwell in Philadelphia, would certainly understand how to utilize him to create mismatches against opposing defenses. My opinion? If Hines is truly healthy and willing to sign for a reasonable return to the market, the Colts should act immediately. In a crucial season to evaluate Anthony Richardson or Daniel Jones, having such a dynamic and reliable asset could be the difference between a limited offense and a creative one. And let's face it, he deserves a chance to end his time with the Colts the right way. Now it's up to you, Colts fans. Would you approve of Nyheim Hines' return to Indianapolis? Or do you believe the team should move forward with the current names? Comment below, like the video, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates from Indy. Until next time, and keep an eye on the market because this story could gain momentum at any moment.